Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Right to the air is Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And it's caught. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because, you know...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Drew Sample from 3 yards out. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, and up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays, and it ends with a Bengals score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TV. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. The touchdown offense by Ken on defense. If they keep that effort up, they take the other side right out of this one very quickly.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. A good throw here, finding Pascal. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. Throwing is Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Hurts. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field.
I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Nothing to score. This is the NFL. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are back within a score. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes, too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. First down. Here's Burrow. Quick slant cut by Chase. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target after this first half lead.
Maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the point.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in his first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed down him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half. This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we now proceed to the start of the second half.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 36, Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And he'll just toss it away. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. To return is Taylor. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 27, Burrow. Buying time to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd and 6. Burrow will throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And Burrow going to throw again. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson. Good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On the draw, here's Sanders. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Hurts gets this to Sanders. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's
and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Troy Hendrickson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The kick by Elliott is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, they run with Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
On 3rd down, Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The end result, 21 yards.
On 2.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Mixon. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. McPherson's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them a lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for five.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles now down 27-24. A minute 24 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They try to take a shot there on second down, and that leaves them because of the incompletion. A very tricky 3rd and 10.
And with the time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Now it's Burrow. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
kills.
Speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Elliott on for the extra point. And this one through the uprights and good. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of this.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the 4th quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
And for the visitors, it is going to be...